Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Now today I have more news for you. Before we get into this video though, please, if you are enjoying my content, remember to subscribe. A large portion of my viewers, and I mean a large portion of my viewers, are not subscribed, so that'll help my channel out a lot. Now, let's get into the video. As you can see, our dearest friend, Chris Cuomo, faces charges of cultural appropriation after claiming that he is black on the inside. This is hilarious. This is incredibly funny in more ways than one. Now we'll get into those ways in a minute, but let's go ahead and start for now. So, CNN host Chris Cuomo found himself on the receiving end of backlash over the weekend after recently claiming that he is black on the inside. Which is pretty funny. It's pretty funny because, see, the CNN host is getting to face what the CNN host has caused. But let's continue. While speaking with friend and fellow CNN host Don Lemon on Friday, Cuomo began singing the theme song for Good Times, a CBS sitcom that aired in the 1970s. Now, the show was particularly notable for centering around American TV's first black two-parent family. Now, Lemon, of course, asked him this. He said, "How do you know the words to Good Times?" And Cuomo responded by saying, "You know I'm black on the inside." And let's go ahead and take a look at this video. So,
just looking out of the window, watching the asphalt grow, thinking how it all looks hand-me-down.
How do you know the words to Good Times?
You know I'm black on the inside.
So, good times, anytime you need a...
So, now obviously Lemon ignored his remarks, ignored those fun little remarks, but social media and all the avid CNN viewers on social media, because those are, let's be real, those are the only people who are actually taking offense to this, okay? All the avid CNN viewers on social media got triggered. They got triggered over it. They were horrified that he would dare say something like that. How could he say he was black on the inside? So, social media quickly responded to the off-color, no pun intended, comment, blasting Cuomo for his claim. It's offensive. Black isn't something you can just say you feel are on the inside without having to deal with the racism that comes with being physically black on the outside. This is cultural appropriation, Staggers, the managing editor of Sister to Sister magazine, said. Then, Staggers added, "Black is not a costume. I don't get to be white when I don't feel like not dealing with racism or racist police or just regular stuff black people deal with. I can't even hide at home because I can be killed there in my bed. So understand, there is nothing silly. There's nothing silly about this." Now, I'll tell you what I find interesting about that. I'll tell you what I find funny about that. Is leftists are very happy when people can pick their gender. When people, just say, I'm an attack helicopter. Leftists are like, yeah. They love it. They endorse it. But as soon as it's something racial, because as we all know, leftists are insanely racist. As soon as it's something racial, which someone tries to identify as, no, we can't have that one. And to me, that seems a bit weird, because if we're just looking at it from the base, without just completely making things up to support our claims, if we're just looking at the base overview here, there's really no difference between gender and race. They are two things which do exist, but it's you can't just instantly change them because you want to. And the fact that they think that it's offensive to say you're black on the inside, but it's not offensive to try and change your gender or claim you are something you are not, like the Twitch chat mod who claimed she was a literal deer. It's just interesting to take that into consideration, because it seems at face value that they're upholding this rule for things they want, but if they don't want it, they don't uphold it. And that's a problem, is when there's no clear ethical policies behind which your campaign is based on, or your ideals are based on. It just becomes dangerous for you to even exist and participate in politics, period, because you're never going to support something which you believe is ethically right. You're just going to support what you want and what feels good to you. But that was pretty fun. That was pretty hilarious to me. I think it's pretty, how do you say this? I think it's interesting. It's exposing to the left that they would get so triggered over this. Yet things of equal standing, they won't. And it's hilarious that, as we can see here, the left loves to cannibalize itself. They will turn on themselves at the slightest mistake. Because in general, right-wingers, and I'm not saying all of them, because there are some horrible right-wingers like Fuentes and other people. Richard Spencer, I believe, is one. But in general, right-wingers are more accepting of different ideas, and different speech than left-wingers. They just are. They're more accepting. And despite the left claiming to be a party of openness and tolerance, they show here that clearly they are not. And if you so much as step one toe out of line, they will come for you. Anyways, thank you for watching. Do remember, leave a like, subscribe, follow me on all social media platforms, and I will see you in the next video.